And here's my review. Not gay enough.
Well, another arc is done, and to be honest, how much I was kind of like in between about my feeling towards this arc, I really like the way it ended. How much I'm really scared for the future. Mainly because I loved what the show has done with Suga, showing us that he's very much on this mission to create the ultimate life form without any care for the consequence, no matter how many people he would hurt or kill in the way. And having him be so nonchalant about everything that he was doing, and having him pretty much say, yeah, like, Hunter, you weren't my first. Like, you know, my heart goes out to all the people that died because of this, because of my path, but this would be for the betterment for the future is really great. Like, I really liked Suga's character. Like, he's kind of like, he's a pathological, like, psycho, but it works. And how much it was kind of disappointing that he never really got to finish that work. I don't know, but I loved it. Love the way we got an idea what really pushed him to be that way. We didn't got like a clear explanation, but it very much was told to us that he had a son. And like, you see it not only in the room, that not only because Suga has this kind of recorder of a lullaby and he loves to hear it, but also like the bitter Gavv room is just like a child play like ground, and we get to see like flashbacks of Suga with his son. I figure it's supposed to be his son, and with the way he acts and the thing that he does, it seems that his son is not with the living. And this not being outright said to us is an interesting way to still make Suga somewhat of a kind of tell us that some of Suga's actions were done not really with evil intent. Would we know what happened to his son? We're not sure, but I love that it just worked so well with the main themes of the show, with like about your family and how much they don't define who you are, and having Suga's story contrast that, and having his family defy who he became in the end was really great. And for Hanto, man, I kind of feel kind of bad for him in two ways. The first one is I really feel that he peaked, and like right now, and I don't know how the show would continue forward with his development, because like we have like at least 2 more arcs. So like I don't know if killing Suga this soon would help Suga, would help Hanto, but him discovering that his mentor was just a bait to get Suga closer to him, alongside his mom dying and his on and off relationship with Shoma, made him finally crumble with this episode. With those 2 arcs, those 2 episodes were great. Like having him pretty much like say, this is all my fault, like I'm responsible, I let Suga take advantage of me, and having him show some development with him thanking Dente after taking care of him, and like being fine with a full-on grenade. It's not like, oh, he's half like Shoma, he never really got to have an interaction with Lakia really, but having a full grenade help him, and having him not yelling a bunch of absurdity and racist things towards Dente was great, while also having him pretty much, after discovering everything in episode 27, having him walk to his mentor's like place and just scream and yell how much it's his fault was amazing, and having so much tries to make things right, show how much he cares, like trying to comfort him, like if it's just like putting his hand on his back and giving him a frappuccino was like nice. It shows how much like Shoma cares about Hanto, and then we see how much Hanto cares about Shoma with him going out and trying to help him, knowing that he's hurt, knowing that he's not 100%. Shows how much like with all the lying, or at least not telling the full truth, their relationship is still like stronger than ever. And having Hanto proves that he can hold his own, and having Shoma and Hanto fight on their own, knowing that maybe they're in a disadvantage, shows how much they really carried the mantra of being a rider, which was great. And having Hanto wanting to fight on his own without Suga's gadget, and having in the end getting his power up by combining kind of his and Shoma's powers was fucking great. Like, it shows that this form, the Frappuccino Vlan form, is very much the pinnacle of both Shoma and Hanto as two people. How much this is kind of represents their resolve. Like, that was great, and that fucking fight scene was amazing. And in the end of the episode, we got ourselves our first ever main and secondary rider gay couple. That was neat. I don't know. They're clearly gay. Come on. Yeah, like, I don't know, like, overall, like, this was a pretty fucking good two-parter. It ended the Bitter Gavv arc really well. How much I really believe, like, the middle of the arc was very shaky. I think Bitter Gavv as a character and as a subject, it could have been cooler. I don't know. But now I'm kind of, like, feeling scared that, like, the stomachs are back and like Suga is very dead. Suga is extremely dead. How much? I don't believe like we got like a picture of Suga with Suga's actor with his flowers. But man, like I feel sad for Suga because he was like, in my opinion, the most compelling villain out of like right now the villains that we have in Gavv. And having him die, like I think this early is kind of a problem, at least for me. Like it gives me like a lower expectation to the next arc of Gavv, because like how much I found Suga compelling, I still kind of get that the show is not named Kamen the Villain, it's Kamen the Gavv. Suga is not a Gavv villain really, he's Hunter's villain, he's not really Shoma's villain. How much again he created Bitter Gavv, I don't know. Yeah, overall, like, those two episodes really concluded a really decent arc. Because, like, this episode 27 gets an S and episode 28 gets an S+. And with my calculation of all of the ratings that I gave this arc gets an S. It's not as bad as I remember it to be. Let's now talk forms. Kamen Rider Bake is I don't know. He's too skinny. Like, I like what they're doing with, like, the crumble cookie kind of design. But, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about it. I like the pattern. Like, there is a Bitter Gavv version of this suit, and it's, like, a lot bulkier, and it works a lot better. I don't know. I do like his transformation device. It's neat. He has literally a Gavv. I don't know. While Frappe Custom is actually kind of neat. Like, I felt like it's been a while since Valen got a really good suit. And you know what? Yeah, it's nice. It's a nice color scheme. Like, gold and kind of like the brown was like an interesting color scheme. But you know what? It works. And the white and red highlights do work. I don't know. Yeah, so what you thought about not only episode 28 but 27 of Kamen Gavv, and what's your like overall thoughts of Kamen Gavv second arc? Like, do you think it's as weak as the first one? Because I really love the first one. I think the first one was fucking amazing. I felt it was actually flawless, and like this one kind of felt semi in the middle. While what's your expectation towards pretty much the third arc? Comment below, let me know. Thank you very much for watching this review. I am sorry for this being super late. Kamen Saber video is coming literally Friday, 5 p.m. GMT. So yeah, if you liked the video, please smash that like button. If you haven't helped your subscribe button achieve its true goal of becoming a subscribed button, please do. Don't forget, you're the only one that can prevent forest fires. Thank you very much and have a great rest of your day. Bye bye!